It could be. It could be. It could be. It could be you and me.
Hey, everybody. We're here again.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Oh, you know what? We could turn some little music on.
Yeah, we can do
You
that.
like the music, don't you? I do.
Yeah, I
You know
do.
what? I like the music too. Yeah, I didn't really take any time to. Which one is the one we listen to usually? That seems slow. Here's our choices. Hello, good evening. Uh, that one's giving me anxiety already.
Yeah, I don't like that
Did you
one.
feel it? Did you feel
Yes.
it?
That first one that you put on, every time you put that one on, that's so, and it's similar, but it's not. But it reminds me of, oh, what the hell? What sings that song?
I
Oh,
was just,
but the very first one that's like really slow, it's the way it starts off, it sounds like, I can't make you love me if you won't. That's what every time it comes on, I think of those words.
oh, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to get some other songs. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to do that. But it just is like a little track, you know. But it's
Yeah.
kind of nice to just have the like little beat, you know.
Yeah. So
I'm a
anybody
lot.
out there tonight? We're here. We're here. Anybody gonna
We're
come in
here.
and say toodly la and holly hee and
Witness said she was here but can't hear. She would be right back. So, but that's okay because
hmm.
we'll just sit here and thank you, Tomas. Today is not my birthday, it's my birthday week, which I've never done that before, right? Doreen, as long as you've known me, you know I've never given a shit about my birthday.
No. Hi Tomas, I didn't know you were here.
Hey, Tomas. I'm going to grab
Tomas in the hizzy.
it. Up in here, up in here.
Tomas in the hizzy. In the hizzy.
Ooh, today is not my birthday. What day is my birthday actually? I think it's Saturday, isn't it? Like, actually, is the day, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Saturday. Yay! So I'll say happy birthday every day. Yeah, it's Saturday, but I'm going out of town and but I apparently have feelings about this birthday. So, I've never made my birthday a big deal. My mom has had like birthday month. She's always taken her birthday off work. You know, she's always done stuff for her birthday. And so this year I'm like, I'm turning 50. I'm turning 50. I'm 50. I wish I could do that. You know, Molly Shannon, when she does that.
Yeah.
How's the music? Is it distracting you?
No. Can the people hear it? Whoop 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 whoop.
I know, right? You guys, I even put up a little birthday fund link for my Cash App.
Did you? Oh, speaking of which, so is I'll put it like this. Is your friend going?
Hmm. My friend?
Is your friend going with you? Is your friend going to be going away with you on your birthday?
Mm-hmm. What friend? All my friends are going.
Okay.
You want to know who's going?
Yeah. Then that'll answer my question.
That's what I thought. Hey, Nick. Love you, babe. Say hi to everyone for me. I gotta go lay down. Not feeling well. Oh, no, sweetheart. I hope you feel better. You know what? A lot of people are not feeling good.
Yeah, it's true.
Stuff is going around, honey. So, like, take care of yourself, honestly.
Love you too. And it's not the COVID. It's and it's not the
something
flu.
Oh,
And it's not the
baby.
flu. It's something else. But it's like the flu. But it's
Yeah.
just shitty.
Yeah.
It's a
Love you
shitty,
too, sweetheart.
fatigue shit that's going around.
Yes.
But rest up.
Yeah, honestly, like that's the best thing we can do is like rest and sleep as if you can, because like that's when your body tries to heal itself. So
Yeah.
bye, sweetie. Get some rest. Aw. I hate that. A lot of people aren't feeling good.
I know.
A lot of people have stuff going on, or especially since a lot of people just saw their family,
Right.
so oh, and I know Mischief, it's certainly something else. So Nightmare Week, I know she's been feeling like shit all week.
Aw.
Loss
I
of
know.
sleeping. Yeah, and her daughter too.
Yeah,
How's
lots
she
of
doing,
sleeping.
sweetie? Yeah. Well, you have to. Can you hear my dog?
Yeah, he's agreeing.
She's got something to say. Oh, sweetheart. I was having an existential crisis today. Crappy season for real. I mean, if you're not like sick, right? Like, then you have like the mental things going on right now too. Like, that's a thing too.
Yeah, today when I was in the cab and I'm looking at all the decorations, and I was like, "What are these people? These people putting decorations out already. The nerve!" I was like, "Imagine! Look at that! Ah." I said, "I ain't doing nothing this year, and nobody better expect anything from me because I ain't getting anybody anything either." But it's not about that. It's about families and all being together. It's not about the gift giving. So be happy to have me.
Yes. And I think this
Simple as
year,
that.
especially, it's just gonna have to be about the being together, because like everybody just doesn't have, you know what I mean? Like,
It's just
really,
too expensive. It really is.
yeah, and it can
And it's
just
not in my funds this holiday season. It's just not.
yeah. Well, it is about being together, and like something, we do like pick names, like,
Yeah.
and we'll pick a dollar amount, which is nice, because then there's not so much pressure, and it's kind of like fun to look for one person at one price, right? And so then you can actually be more thoughtful about the gift.
Yeah.
than, you know, trying to spread your money everywhere, and like you're just really trying to get something right for everybody, and it just becomes so much.
I just noticed that, like, hi,
Hey, Seventh Son. How are you, honey?
how you
How you
doing
doing
today?
today? Hey,
Hi,
Poway.
Brian.
How are you doing today? How are you doing today, honey?
Yeah, I noticed in today's world, people don't want to give you anything unless they're getting something in return. And that's like so petty. It's so
Yeah.
tacky. It really is, you know?
Yeah, that's not what it's about. You know what I mean?
That's
And
like almost, it's almost like it's like robotic, you know? And I don't like that.
that's how it's become, right?
Yes.
Very much so. There's such an expectation, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't like that. I'll buy food. I'll cook. That's all I'm doing.
Well, I'll buy food for you to cook. Which, yeah, that's okay. But and
But I'm not
it's
getting what I truly want, you know?
what is it that you truly want, Dor?
I wanted to truly order from those people, you know, like we did where we get the good pasteles.
Yeah.
That's what I really wanted to do, you know, because I found their phone number in that old phone. You know, I lost their number and I found it, and I'm like, oh boy, I could just put an order in, but I can't. But you know what? I think they work all year round, so it'll be a better time, you know, less stressful, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
well, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm the only one who eats them here. Nobody else eats them, but yeah.
So that's what you want to eat for Christmas?
Well, I would love to have some of those, you know, along with whatever else I have to make because, you know, them up there, they're not going to eat that. You know, I'm going to have to make something, you know, like Italian-y or hammy or like that.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, Tomas. Come on, Tomas. Oh my God, you would love them, Tomas. This man and his wife are like such professionals. They'll do it any way you want to do it. They'll do it. If you want extra olives, they'll put extra olives. If you want some pimentos, you want some spicy pimentos, they'll do it. They do whatever you want to do. They don't care.
Love you, Chris, honey. Have a good night.
Aw, have a good night.
Good luck. We're sending good vibes and all the good juju for in the morning. Keep us posted. Yeah, that does sound good.
Anything.
Hey, you guys in the chat, is there anything that you traditionally eat on Christmas? Is there something like, what's your food? You know, the Thanksgiving traditional meal. Brian said he's having a good night. So far,
That's
so
good.
good. Well, that's good. We've made it pretty far. So that's good. Seven says if he were any better, he'd be twins. He always says that. He's so funny. He'd be two. So silly. Eggnog. You like eggnog, Dor?
Nah, take it or leave it. It's not my favorite.
Nah.
No.
What about it? You guys put a 1 in the chat for yes to eggnog and 2 in the chat to no to eggnog. It's not your favorite. You can take it or leave it. I'm kind of the same. You know what? It's funny because I don't really care for it, right? Like, I don't buy it. But I do have to say, like, occasionally, Brian will get it, right? There's some in there right now, and he'll get it. And so occasionally I'll just have like a little bit of it. It's almost like just enough for me to remember what it tastes like.
Right.
Night, baby. Get some rest, honey. You got to get feeling better.
Yeah, have a good night. Lay down and take 2 aspirins and call me in the morning.
Yeah. It's been a week. It's been a week
like
for a lot of people.
Like when the Spanish people, when they make the coquito, it's just like eggnog, you know? Yeah. See, I was just saying that.
Coquito, I know. Similar to Thanksgiving or pasteles and arroz con dulces. And coquito. And I have been saying, I did say I wanted some coquito, didn't I?
Yeah, but you want to know something? Samantha had brought some coquito the other day. But what was Thanksgiving? She had some coquito, right? She said she bought it from a guy on her job who makes it. Now, she poured me a little bit of it, and she poured her mother a little bit of it, and like my first taste of it, and I was like, there is something wrong with this.
Was it sour?
Yes. I said, I don't know when you got it. I don't know what. I said, but there's something very wrong with this. I said, like milk or something in there, the cream, because they make it with the coconut, the coconut cream, and stuff like.
Yeah.
I said, there was no sweetness to it at all. Oh, me too. I thought you said tomatoes. Sorry.
Tamales. Yeah, like where's Mel? Because she's the one that always has the tamales, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't her aunt make the fresh tamales?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
But in the coquito, they put raw eggs. They put egg in it, and like a lot of people do that, and like I can't, like, you wouldn't taste it, you wouldn't know, but just knowing that there's raw egg mixed into that kind of like turns me off a little bit.
That's the same as eggnog.
Yeah.
It's made with egg. I just don't like, I think I just don't like the nutmeggy or whatever. I just don't like it. She is the little tamale girl. The little tamale girl. Yeah, I would love some like fresh tamales. I would have to look.
So even her mother said, yeah, there's something wrong with this. And like we handed our drinks back. I was like, no, I'm not having it.
Wonder what happened. Did he make it himself?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he just didn't make it right. That's the thing, my grandpa.
Because her mother was saying there's too much rum in it. And I said, no, there's not too much rum in there. There's something that went sour in this.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking it.
It's definitely a science, it really is. And especially to get like a good flavor and to get everything to mix and settle and stay, and seal properly and all of that stuff. You're doing it yourself. You know what I mean?
My father was telling me that years ago, back in the day, when people made jelly, homemade jelly, the jar, the jars that it was in, you didn't get a cap on top of it. it was sealed with beeswax.
Yeah, on the top,
Right, no cap, just the beeswax and
just the
that wax,
wax.
and that's what kept it. He said like nobody does any of that kind of stuff anymore.
No, where you would just like pop it out and pop it back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my whole spine just went. Um, no, but I love those things, and people are making more and more. People are doing stuff like that more. I don't know. I'm seeing it more, like people canning and things like that.
Yeah.
Don't you see? Doesn't it seem like we see it more than we used to?
I saw on Temu the other day tiles that were like maybe back in the 60s, 70s, that you put down on your floor, like in the bathroom or something, and they were like funky, psychedelic, like all different colors, like all different ones. And I was like, well, that's pretty cool. If
Yeah.
you're into that, it's nice, if you want to go back into the 60s, the 70s, and
Yes. That's
yeah.
kind of the fun thing. I'm kind of just rolling with my decor at the moment, like kind of doing the little hippie boho thing, mismatchy, kind of comfortable, kind of, and I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking it. My whole house kind of looks like my office right here. Doesn't it? It's kind of like it's just extended.
Yeah.
But I like it. I'm all about that lighting.
Yeah.
I like the lighting.
Lighting always makes you feel good. It's soothing. I like that. It's so comfy, cozy.
Yeah. I've always
You're
been
right.
about
It
the
is.
lighting.
It is never sour. This didn't have a drop of sugar, and it didn't taste anything sweet, like condensed milk or the cream of coconut. Nothing. Yeah, you're right. Like I said, the milk probably went bad.
Yeah. Like it's separated. Gross.
Oh, it's hard.
Gross. Well, Doreen.
Well,
it's pretty quiet.
Seeing as how, this is Tiffany's birthday a week, I thought I'd ask Tiffany a few questions about her life. So one of my questions is, what was your best birthday that you can remember?
My best birthday that I can remember. My 22nd birthday was pretty memorable. And because it lasted. Now, I was a drinker then. It was before I had my daughter. I was, 22, right? So I was kind of being a little bit of a wild child.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a server at the time. So, I went, and so I had friends that were also servers at the other restaurants close by, and so I spent the whole weekend drinking, right? And but we had a huge party, and I remember I came home from dinner, and it was a surprise. And all of the furniture had been moved. Hey, Witness, welcome back. All of the furniture had been moved out of my living room, right, and was on my back patio. Because at the time, the restaurant I worked at was a steakhouse,
Mm-hmm.
and we did line dancing as part of our job, right? Like, certain songs would come on the radio and you would just stop what you were doing and everybody, all the servers would dance and all of that. And so I came home and all the living room was outside. People were line dancing in my living room. Then halfway through, I sat down. They had me sit down in a chair, and a drag show came into my living room. They did a whole show and danced for me. I loved it. Oh, I just had the best I mean, I just remember that I had such a good time. It was it
Wow.
was just it was just so much fun. Hey, Peggy. Calling as a hat model. Well, bad hair day, Peggy. I'm like, I need a hat. Thank you. Although it helps me with the headphones because they're heavy. How are you doing, Peggy, honey? How are you doing, Wit? How are you guys doing? Welcome back. You made it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Marcus. How are you, honey? How are you doing? What the hell y'all doing up in here? He's from Louisiana. He's from New Orleans.
Nice.
He's from New Orleans. Yes, I had so much fun.
What y'all doing up in here? Up in here? Up in here?
I lost my best friend. I remember one of those evenings in that weekend, right? We had come back from the bar. I'm telling about one of my favorite birthday memories, guys, and it was my 22nd birthday. Anyway, I lost my best friend and I couldn't find her anywhere, but I knew that she had come home, right, in the car with us. So I was looking. Finally, I found her. You know where she was laying on the yellow line in the parking lot? And I'm like, you have to come inside. And she's like, I'm safe. I'm like, no, you're really not, you know? And she's like, but I'm on the yellow line. I'm like, come into the house, dude. You know, come. You don't, yeah. And she was like determined that she was safe. She was between the two cars on the yellow line. But man, we were wild back in those days. And I had a lot of. Moshe, you got to get your consorts in the house. Consents. My dear, you got to get the consents in the house. Right away.
What was your best childhood birthday that your mother and father like threw for you?
Pants. That's a tough one because I had I had a lot of like slumber parties. I'm high too, Marcus. It's cool. Relax. Yeah, like I remember when I was like 8, I remember I had like the Chuck E. Cheese birthday party, like I remember that. And then I remember like, then when I was older, I had like sleepovers, and then and I always had family birthdays. When Italian, you have the family birthday. Or it would be like
At what age did you stop caring about birthdays? About your birthday? That it was no
Ooh,
big
that's a
deal.
good question, Doreen. That's a good question. I'm not really sure. When I was 37, the whole year, you guys, I was fucking 37. I thought I was 38.
That
The whole
happened to me
year,
once.
huh?
That happened to me once.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I wasted a whole year. Like I was never 37. What age were you when you did it?
Oh, I was in my 40s. And actually, I thought I was a year older. And then when I found out that no, I was a year younger, I was like, whoa, hey!
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It was kind of like, oh, okay, well, I'm 38. So I'm 38, right? Like it's kind of like, oh, we didn't go anywhere this year. It's cool.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Crazy. I never wanted birthdays, still don't. It was a time for some drama with a party.
Aw. Do you want to elaborate?
What? And I can, uh, yeah, and I can agree with that too, in some ways. Like when you asked me about that, I'm like, that was a tough one because it was, I didn't always have like, I don't have like, not that I have bad birthday memories, because I don't want to say that. I just don't have any like amazing, like birthday memories.
In your whole 49 years of life, what is your best memory or best thing that has happened to you?
The best thing that has happened to me in the 49 years, the moment my daughter was born. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's like an unexplainable moment, isn't it? It's like there's nothing that explains it. It takes your breath away. And there's yeah, right, Marcus? She's a tough one, man. She is a tough one. Would you ask me?
That out of your 49 years of life, what was the best thing that ever happened to you?
Yeah, having my daughter. Yep. It's amazing. And it really, really was. And it has been ever since then, right? And then now, you guys, I'm a grandma. It's like I'm still like, I had a kid, me, of all people. And now she's a grown up. Okay, let's see. When he says, I have no idea how old I am right now, right? It's one of two choices. What are the two choices? It's like this, it's like that, and it's like this. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know how to feel this age. I like this. That's cute. I choose to be 42 from now on. Some people do that.
And that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it's so funny because I have never cared, and I don't think I really do care about my age, as much as it's not necessarily the number, I think, that like has me in the feelings. It's almost like realizing, wow, that's a bit of time, right? And like looking back at each of the decades, and then you realize like each decade really isn't that long, right?
Has you becoming a grandmother made you act differently? Did it make you feel older when you became a grandmother? And did it make you act differently? Like,
Did I all of a sudden start knitting and like, and not that I'm not saying that's a grandma thing. I'm just saying that's a, and
right. Yeah, I know, because my son
but
perceives it all as me as like, I should be sitting in a rocker crocheting. Yeah, yeah.
right, with my hair in a bun and like all
With
that
no
and like
teeth and,
y-
and telling stories of old, when I
yes,
was milking the cows and stuff.
yes, yes. And no, it really hasn't. It really hasn't. And it's kind of funny. It's no, I mean, yes, it's changed me, but not in a like in a like, oh, I feel old or decrepit. I mean, like taking care of her is way harder than it was, but also there are a lot of things has changed since I was
Yeah.
raising my daughter, so but like no, I don't feel like granny. Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a grandma, and then I'm like, "Ugh," but no.
Age is a state of mind. I believe that. Death is a construct. Nothing dies, really.
Right?
I mean, technically, on the cosmological scale, we're doomed to universal heat death.
Yes, sweet Marcus. Thank you. Thank you for shining a light on the situation.
Heat death,
Yes,
heat.
it's
Ugh.
science, Doreen.
I just had a birthday, so I'm still fuzzy, either 56 or 57, over a half a century going around the sun.
Right? And that's the thing. When you think of it like that, it kind of is like, wow, right? Like, and I think part of it is wow because I forget I'm like that age, right? You know what I mean? Like, oh, wow, like I made it this far. Like, when you're young, you don't that age is not even a concept, right?
Yeah. Do you
Like,
remember when you were much younger? If somebody said that they were like 49 or 50, you thought like, oh my God, they're so old.
yes, yes, that's what I'm saying.
And now that you're gonna be that age, you're like, that's not old at all. Like what was I thinking?
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've never cared about my age. I've never really given a shit about the number. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, you don't ask a lady her age? The nerve. Yes, it's terrible. Witness always the optimist. He's so
Mhm.
funny. I watched some of your live today, Marcus. I fell asleep. I took a nice nap. Your voice just puts me to sleep. It's just, I mean, I hate to say that, but it's very soothing. My own age shocks me. My pearls. Oh, my pearls. Yeah, right? It's like, I don't know.
Well, didn't Witness just say she's 57?
Yes. You are 57, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are the same age.
Yes. I forget. I'm not good with like age and people. You know what I mean? Are you saying degrees? It's a hypothesis that states there will be no more free thermodynamic energy and entropy breaks down. And then there's just nothing like the nothing from the never ending story. And it is a hypothesis that I am familiar with, and that is the nothingness. But then she's like, I could be 56, right? It doesn't really matter. You're right. Like, it is
Yeah,
really
well,
a
I'm for
state of
sure that
mind.
I'm 57. I'm for sure.
Yes, Marcus, it's just where we become a poof. Poof. It is the nothingness and the everythingness, Marcus. Oh my gosh, this is getting deep, you guys. I need more weed. Hold on. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? It's not my birthday.
Des. How you doing, Des?
What you want to call her before Linguina?
Linguina, yeah.
Linguina. I can't believe I remembered that.
Yeah, Linguina.
Isn't it stupid, the stuff that you do remember? Silly, isn't it, guy? My birthday is Saturday, though, Des. This is just my birthday week, and it's the first time I'm ever acknowledging my birthday week, and
yeah, Brian blows a horn at her every hour.
He is sound asleep.
Ta-da!
I was,
Happy
yeah,
birthday,
right. I know. I was like talking to him earlier. Like I walked past him in the living room and I was like talking to him and like da da da. And then like I walked back and I'm like, did you need anything? And I looked and he was dead asleep. I'm like, you didn't hear me this whole time.
I don't know why, but it kind of brings me back to the snowman. That when he first appears, he says, "Happy birthday" instead of Merry
I know. We were doing that the other day. Happy birthday. I'm like, oh, I think I'll have to watch that this year. I am really not in the Christmassy spirit at all, you guys.
No, neither am I. You know, I put my red curtains up early, and I said, well, because I can have up through Christmas and, I don't have to decorate it. It's done already, but
yeah.
I guess that's as far as I'm getting because I ain't getting anywhere else.
Yes, you will. We'll get it done. We will get it done, Doreen. We'll get it done. Look, we have a little Christmas tree here. Here, guys.
Right? Oh, I have something. All right. Wait a minute.
Yeah. All right.
I'll put everybody in the spirit, even though I'm not.
All right. Well, let's get us in the spirit. Des, honey, I'm glad that you're getting your cortisone shot. That is happy. Do you feel happy with that? And yes. Yeah, we really are, right? You guys are getting into some heavy conversation. Have you ever thought about saying from whence means from whence? Stardust, yeah, maybe silicone. Some kind of simulation or physical simulation, I don't know. It could just be particles.
So I'll add a little to the Holy Spirit.
I know, Des, that'll be so nice. I hope that you get some relief and before Christmas. What are you doing for Christmas, honey? Do you have any plan or anything for the holiday? Oh, yay, that is festive. Doreen, look at you.
See, I am the Christmas tree.
Right?
Okay, okay.
Say it again.
$40. There we go. You muted, Tiff?
How about now?
Much, much better.
I could see the red. So I just must have farged it up. I farged it up. I found it, Marcus. I found it.
Thank you, Peggy. I'm trying to get everybody else in the spirit. I'm not in it, but you know what? That don't mean I can't help everybody else.
I know she's like, I am the fucking Christmas
I am
tree.
the Christmas tree right now, okay?
That's right.
I
You
am
may
the tree.
lay
So you may lay your Christmas gifts upon me.
upon my feet. You may lay them upon my feet. That's right. That's so funny. We're going to be live on Christmas Day. You going to be live with us Christmas Day?
Who? Me?
You.
Well, yeah. Where else am I going?
Who the hell else am I here? Who am I talking to? Yes.
Well, there's people on.
Right? When this is like, bring to me.
Bring to me your gifts.
And
Bring
lay them upon my feet.
to me your gifts. Lay them to my feet. I
You
shall
kinda-
take such great care of them.
See?
As I open them greedily.
I don't want nothing. What is it? What is it? What is
And I don't want nothing. I want everybody else's something.
it? Yeah, she should go do some acting. You looked like the Statue of Liberty there.
I thought so.
Doreen.
I thought
Yes,
so too. I was like,
you really
yeah,
did.
the Statue of Liberty. Oh. And justice for all.
Oh, Marcus, you have no idea. Just saying.
You have no idea what Tiffany goes through with me.
I'm
Oh.
just teasing.
Oh.
Joyeux Noel. Yes, it's beautiful. Lady Christmas gifts. That's what your name will be, Doreen.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you
like
got me excited now. Lady Christmas gifts.
Oh my god, you set me into a t-shirt and
I
some
have
kind of-
shivers. I have shivers all over me. Oh.
Turn the lights off. Oh, he's like, turn the big lights off is I think what he's thinking. But I don't think trip out.
Yeah, I thought that too. Gotta be on some heavy drugs here now.
Get the strobes, have a t-shirt, right? Good time just for one. It's like it's like, yeah, I went to see the Christmas lights, right?
No, they went to see Lady Christmas. Lady Christmas.
Lady.
Lady Christmas.
Do you do drugs, Danny? What's the problem? Doreen is stone cold sober.
To be honest.
Yeah, for real. The flicker with the fan is so. Yeah, you're right. Like your fan in the top with the shoof shoof shoof.
Yeah,
And you're like,
Doreen don't do nothing. Doreen is high on life itself. Life
yeah.
itself. Doreen's just a nut. You will soon find out. I'm no normal. I'm not normal.
Utes.
Will find out. Use will. Oh, what happened to my light over here? It's not flickering. Oh, no, you're flickering.
Yeah, we're going to have to get your little tree up, Dor. We're going to have to get my tree up so we can do it. We can do it.
We can do it. Now I look like Bert and Ernie with his big nose.
Which one? Bert or Ernie?
The one that has the big nose.
I think Bert has the bigger nose.
Well, then I'm Bert.
Then I'm Bert. I'm Bert. Yeah. Well, listen, that's just the way. You just gotta write it, right? You just gotta be fluid and write it. Oh, you love Bert and Ernie? Okay, which did you love more, Bert or Ernie? Like as a kid, did you have a favorite? I think I liked Ernie more than Bert. Did you have a favorite, Dor?
Yeah, I like the short, stubby one. I get confused with their names.
The short, stubby one. That's like Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley. Ernie is the short, stubby one.
Okay, so yeah, Ernie was my favorite.
Yeah, me
too. Is that where Tomas got that mana mana dun 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 dun?
Yeah,
from them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah, I could see that. Oscar the Grouch. I liked Snuffleupagus.
Oh, I liked him too.
Yeah. Oh, the Count.
Oh yeah, he was good too.
Yeah, I really liked the Count a lot too. Didn't you? And like when the Count came on, it was like, oh, we get to go into a secret place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could picture his face too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oscar was so cool. He was grumpy. Do you guys remember his little worm friend? He had like the little wormy friend, and I loved him. Snuffleupagus was a heroin addict?
Wow.
No. It can't be. It can't be. Absolutely not, Brian. Cookie Monster is it. But is he like the Veggie Monster or something now? I think they're changing him, right?
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend's nickname used to be the Cookie Monster.
Why?
For reasons I will not.
Oh, okay. Big Bird was a method. Oh, jeez. Marcus, you're just breaking all of the Cookie Monster. I love the Cookie Monster. I think my favorite is Animal and Cookie Monster because duh, cookies, right? And Animal, I did love him. I did love Animal because he was just so wild and crazy, right? Who was your favorite? And I do agree, Big Bird was annoying, right? He was pretty whiny and needy and shit, and
Yeah.
big. Just saying.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I like? Do you guys remember those little Martian guys that went like yup 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 yup.
On Sesame Street?
Yes.
I don't remember them.
Well, they were a thing. I don't remember what they were called, but they were like they were kind of secrety too. Like they would just show up every once in a while and like not everybody knew. They were like aliens, right? So like their ship would land and then they'd like kind of sneak up and they'd come up and they'd be like and they had like little antennae and
Oh, like they had one eye?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't
Like one eye on the
remember.
forehead?
I don't remember. Maybe. I just remember the sort of. But there were like 3 of them or a couple of them. Let's see.
Okay, back to Tiffany now. How many boyfriends have you had in your whole 50 years?
Damn, Doreen.
Mana mana tan ta tarara. Mana mana tan ta ta.
Yes, I loved them. So cynical. Bork, keyboard, just more keyboard. The Swedish chef. Thank you. Thank you. That was perfect, Marcus, for me to read it and sound like that.
Didn't Stephanie used to do that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, right? Yep. Quite right. When it says my mom went to a party as a Swedish chef. She did a whole bit. It was hilarious. How cute. Did you tell me that? I know. You're just so talented. We have 2 writers in here. Look, he said, I write things. All right. I'm a writer. I write things. And then also, Brian Lucas is also a writer. And I have his first little book. And I know Marcus is all kind of his music. I've shared on our Facebook group page. Yeah, I see how we did that. Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice shout out. He's like, I did it on purpose. I know, he's so intentional, but he writes music and is a musician, and I have shared one of his songs on the Tiffendor page that I really like. I should Thickens. He writes Thickens. I'm just saying the way it's coming. Yep. Yes, right? Yeah, Marcus is way super talented and uber intelligent. Yes. Okay, what did you ask me, Dor? Oh, fuck. Why did I ask that? Because now I remember the question. Reality, how many boyfriends have I had? In 50 years, how many boyfriends have I had?
Well, you don't have to give an approximate if you don't want.
No, I was just thinking, like, I'm to be honest, like boyfriends, like real boyfriends, I would probably say 5. Like over 50 years.
Okay.
5,
Damn, Doreen. It's like you pimping this hoe out.
I mean,
Lit like her mama. How many boyfriends you had? Damn Skippy. Damn Skippy.
I'm like, oh shit. But then when I think about it,
Girl, how many boyfriends you had in your 50 years? How many boyfriends you had? Huh? Huh? Don't tell me too many now. I might have to judge you.
yeah. She's killer. She is a killer, you guys. She's killing me. Yeah, I've had a couple. I've had a couple.
She said 5.
Yeah, I had like a boyfriend like through high school, that was like my boyfriend for a couple of years, like ish. And then I dated a couple of people, and then I was with my first husband. My shit's gonna ring. And then I've been with Bri. So 5 is not a lot. Thank you. Yeah, see.
No, it's not.
There's kind of 2 different numbers involved there, right, guys? I mean, let's be honest. I'm fucking 50. Let's be honest.
So I ain't pimped her out, okay? Because I didn't ask her that question. I only asked about the boyfriends.
I'm kind of like, yes, but yes, boyfriend. Yeah. So, 5 is not a lot. Thank you, witness. 5 is not a lot. Shazam. I know.
Shazam.
You're so silly, so silly. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not.
Okay. Is there anything that you would change in your life?
No. That's tough to say as time goes sometimes, because you lose people as time goes. Right? And those become a little harder, maybe. So that's one thing that's like when you ask, like, is there one thing that you would change? My mind goes to like, I want that back. I want, you know what I mean? But I can't have that. Right? Because sometimes one thing changes for another thing, right? It's like in Back to the Future, you can't change history because if one thing changes, the other thing might happen. So, no.
Is there anything that you would do differently now than you've done before in your past experiences in life? Is there anything that you do differently now as opposed to what you've done before?
Oh. Well, sure. Fuck. Yeah, like, well, knowing what I know now, would I do things differently? Sure. Lots of things. I mean, yeah, right. Very trick question. Very trick question. Because you live and you learn. So, that's the best we can do is live and learn. There are things that I would do differently. Sure, there are times I've been selfish, and I can look back and be like, man, you were just a selfish, thoughtless bitch, and I can look
So
back.
so you
Yeah,
have regrets.
sure. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, but oh yes, I do have regrets. I mean, I don't know that you can get to fucking 50 without having any regrets, right? But uh even though I do have them, I have pretty much given myself forgiveness on all those things. I can't think of anything that I can't forgive myself for. Cynthia will count that as some kind of internet points or something. Who is Cynthia? You guys are so funny. They're talking about yep. See, meep meep, yep. Yeah, like they make their whole little noises. Meep meep.
Well, the meep meep sounds familiar.
You forgot the part the aliens say. After the yep. Yeah, no regrets. I mean, I guess, you just live and learn. There it is. Thank you. Oh, okay. Remember the pet rocks?
Yeah.
Maybe I need a new pet rock for my 50th birthday. Yeah, right there. You do have lots of regret, but I think I've learned. I've tried to learn from them. I've most certainly had to look at and change my behavior over time. The way I've dealt with people.
Is there anyone that you feel that you owe an apology to in all these years and just never had the chance to apologize to them?
What was the question?
Is there anyone that you feel that you need to apologize to, but you just never got the chance to apologize to them?
Dang, that's a tough one. No. And as you know me really, really well, and I am very intentional with my words. And if I love you, I say I love you. If I like you, I say I like you. I think you're a cool person. You know what I mean? Like I'll tell you how I feel about you generally. It's no secret.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that I haven't had to walk away from people or things that I do care about. But, sometimes you gotta what do we say? Cut the cord or, save ourselves. Let's see. Cynthia's a person, but she is his rock. Okay. Cynthia. Is that your person, Marcus? 63% of people who got the tattoo no regrets regret it. I believe it. I believe it. Right? No regrets. Well, anybody have a question that they want to ask me before we go? It's pretty mellow. It's been like a mellow night, and it's been only an hour and like 10 minutes, which is perfect. Like.
Yeah. Does anybody have any questions they'd like to ask Tiffany regarding her birthday and turning 50 years old? And
I have questions. You may have one question.
Okay.
Shit. I have questions. I have
Speak
questions.
it. Speak it. Speak it.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Let's take a poof.
I'm feeling the vibe. Speak your question.
Tell me the answer to my question, Doreen. Where's my Bugatti? Oh my goodness, here we go.
Theta.
All right, let's see this.
Is it Theta?
Theater?
No, what was the person's name that asked? They said they had a question.
It's in Theta. In Theta.
In Theta, you are taking too long in Theta. Time is running out for you.
The question. Do you have family outings for birthdays, Tiff? What does your family do? You know what? It just depends, in all honesty. Like, different years, we've done different things. And that's the thing. I don't want anybody to think like I've never done things for my birthday, because I've always done things for my birthday, and most especially if I've wanted to. So it depends on whose birthday, what's going on, and different things we have. And this year for my birthday, we rented like a big cabin or lodge, and it's all of my little family, or I don't know how many of them are 2 guys and the rest are all ladies. Just Brian and Elliot, and the rest are my girls. So so that's what we're doing this year, and we've done things like that before, but I really just thought it would be nice to like have all my people together and like hang out for a few days and play games and eat some meals together and tell stories and stuff like that. So that's what we are going to do for my birthday. So it should be fun. And I don't know if it's gonna snow, but we're gonna be like we're gonna stay down like towards the Appalachians. It's the hills down there, and so I think that's where we're going. I shouldn't say for sure, but it's that direction anyway. And if it snows and stuff, it'll be really pretty. So I don't know. And the white zone is for now. I think it's awesome to do this throughout the week. Happy birthday, Tiff. You deserve it. Thank you, sweetheart. You guys, my whole
she does deserve it.
Oh, thanks.
She's such a nice person. She's so loving. She's so caring. She's so helpful.
Keep going with the the fuck. Keep going. No.
Trying to get the vibe.
Oh, there's more. There's more. My birthday is Saturday. My birthday is Saturday, Marcus. Here comes the pimpin' again, right? Yeah. Oh, if I lived there, she'd have me on the street in no time. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Doreen, are you feeling the vibe? It's time to go. An hour and 15 minutes, which is sweet.
I was still waiting for this person to come on and say yes, their question. They never came back.
What are you coming to my house? Why? What you need the details for? What the fuck? What? What you need to know? What?
Who that? Who that? Who that?
Look, he's like, when are you leaving? Transportation? I still have questions. A lot of them. How are you getting there? Are you
What
gonna
is she
call when you
wearing?
get there? Are we there yet? Have we made it? How are you getting home? Who are you gonna be with? All right, guys. Sterling is doing a live later if you are all still up. Thank you, Witness, for mentioning that. If you guys like to watch Sterling, go have a view. And thanks, Marcus, for joining us. I don't know if you're going to be live tomorrow, but you can watch him and find his music and all of his cool stuff at In Theta. Go check him out. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. It was cool. It was fun. I liked it. And always remember to give us a like because we like it. I like it. Give us a like.
Torture. And Marcus is not doing a live tomorrow, but subscribe.
And subscribe if you haven't.
Do all the
It's
stuff.
for FREE.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Love
Make
you.
good choices.
Good night.
Good night.